Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we're going to take you on a journey to France and explore some of the weirdest and funniest facts about this beautiful country. So, grab a croissant, a glass of wine, and let's get started. Fact hash 1. Did you know that in France it is illegal to name your pig Napoleon? Yes, you heard it right. The law was passed in 1800 and is still in effect today. So, if you're planning on owning a pig and naming it after the famous French emperor, you might want to think twice. Fact hash 2. France is the only country in the world where it is legal to marry a dead person. This bizarre law dates back to World War I, when a French woman wanted to marry her deceased fiancé who was killed in the war. The law was created to allow her to fulfill her wish, and it has remained in effect ever since. Fact hash 3. French people love their wine, but did you know that they also love their snails? Yes, snails are a delicacy in France, and they even have a special dish called escargots, which is made from snails cooked in garlic butter. So the next time you visit France, be sure to try some of these slimy creatures. Fact hash 4. Speaking of food, did you know that French people eat approximately 30,000 tons of frog legs every year? This might seem weird to some people, but it's a common delicacy in France, and it's even served in high-end restaurants. Fact hash 5. French people have a reputation for being romantic, but did you know that they also have a tradition called La Fête du Slip, or underwear party? This bizarre celebration takes place in the town of Lausanne, Switzerland, but it's popular among French people as well. Fact hash 6. French people have a unique way of celebrating New Year's Eve. Instead of kissing someone at midnight, they drink champagne out of a woman's shoe. This tradition is called La Chamapin de Soulier, and it's said to bring good luck for the upcoming year. Fact hash 7. France has a village called Fucking, which is located in the Upper Austria region. It's pronounced fucking, but it still sounds weird, doesn't it? Fact hash 8. French people have a weird obsession with Jerry Lewis. The American comedian is considered a cultural icon in France, and his movies are still shown on TV every year. In fact, he's so popular that he was awarded the Legion of Honor, which is the highest French order of merit. Fact hash 9. French people love their cheese, and they have over 400 different types of cheese. Yes, you heard it right, 400. Some of the most famous ones include Roquefort, Brie, Camembert, and Comte. Fact hash 10. French people are known for their love of art, but did you know that they also have a museum dedicated to vampires? The Musée des Vampires et Monstres de l'Imaginaire, Museum of Vampires and Imaginary Monsters, is located in Paris and features a collection of over 2,000 items related to vampires. Fact hash 11. French people have a strange obsession with snails, but they also have a fear of the number 13. It's considered unlucky, and many French buildings don't have a 13th floor or room number. Fact hash 12. French people love their bread, and they have a law that requires bakers to take one day off per week to ensure the quality of the bread. This law was passed in 1906 and is still in effect today. French bread, or baguette, is a cultural icon and a must-try when visiting France. Fact hash 13. French people also love their bicycles, and Paris has a public bike-sharing system called Vélib. It's one of the largest bike-sharing systems in the world, with over 20,000 bicycles available for rent. Fact hash 14. French people are known for their fashion sense, but did you know that they also have a law that regulates the length of men's swim trunks? The law requires men to wear swim trunks that are not too long or too short to ensure proper hygiene and safety. Fact hash 15. French people love their dogs, and they even have a law that requires dog owners to take their pets for a walk at least once a day. This law was passed in 2015, and failure to comply can result in a fine of up to €750. Fact hash 16. French people also love their wine, and they have a special wine-tasting ritual called degustation. This ritual involves swirling the wine around in a glass to release its aroma and flavor, and it's considered an art form in France. Fact hash 17. French people have a special appreciation for poetry, and they have a law that requires all new buildings to include a poem or a piece of artwork. This law was passed in 1951 and is still in effect today. Fact hash 18. French people have a unique way of celebrating Valentine's Day. Instead of giving cards or chocolates, they exchange love locks, which are padlocks engraved with their initials, and then attach them to a bridge or fence as a symbol of their love. Fact hash 19. French people have a law that requires all public schools to provide a hot meal for lunch. This law was passed in 1945 and is still in effect today, ensuring that every child has access to a nutritious meal. Fact hash 20. French people have a special way of enjoying their coffee. Instead of ordering a to-go cup, they sit down at a cafe and enjoy their coffee slowly while people watching. This tradition is called café culture, and it's a way of life in France. Well, that's it for today's video. We hope you enjoyed learning about these weird and funny facts about France. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more fun and informative videos. Until next time, au revoir.